Today I'm gonna pass you some ballots, and you are going to treat this as if you were in the booth by yourself, voting on these important things for our community.
Are we all done?
I think there's still 4 no. 4 no. 7 no.
Number 4 says, America is full, all undocumented parents and their families will be deported.
Why do you guys think the issue of guns and deportation is so important compared to the other ones, since we can see that it won the majority of the votes?
Well, I think that those two things are big things that are happening right now.
Not only that, but seeing how we're from California and how diverse it is here, like just Los Angeles, there's so many races, and seeing how like if we take one out from here, we're not the same. Like we're just not California.
I've been a member of the Pasadena League of Women Voters for quite a number of years.
I was introduced to the League several years ago by a member, a friend of my sister's.
It's a brand new project. In the Voter Services Committee, we decided to work with 16 and 17-year-olds. In California, 16 and 17-year-olds are able to pre-register, which means that when they turn 18, they're automatically boosted to the status of an official registered voter.
Marshall was one of the student advisor was willing to let us come into her classroom and actually work with the students directly, the ones that had volunteered. Some of these students, I believe, had already run for student council and were used to speaking in front of groups of people. And so they were willing to actually step up and be more civically engaged.
I think especially today with what's going on politically and socially, that 3 and 4 are the most prevalent issues.
It's hard to get teenagers to vote because the ballot is complicated. So we had to come up with an exercise that might get them excited about it. And I thought of the idea that if we had them do an imaginary voting exercise where we came up with a ballot that had 8 measures on it.
Would you select 2 of them that are so important to you that you would actually really drag yourself to the polls and vote on these measures
that were so extreme that we knew that the teens, no matter how tired they were, however many obstacles they were, they would probably get to the polls to vote.
I definitely think these numbers are probably off a little bit because we have seen in the last year, like, young people stepping up and using their voices and using their platforms to make a difference. So I think these numbers are for sure a little bit off, and we're higher, but we're still pretty low.
They were absolutely smart. They noticed certain things that some of the ballot measures, or at least one of them, was very confusing and said, it's talking about 2 different things. And we were really amazed that they were able to identify that because many times true ballot measures are like that.
I think this is the League's mission. To register voters, and also this is the largest group of unregistered voters.
I think that we would be able to inspire other leagues to do similar projects, working with students and kind of memorialize some of that.
We have a tool that shows fellow teens going through this process, imaginary voting. It all of a sudden turns a ballot measure from boring and I can't understand it to something that catches their interest.
So what she's passing out right now are election resources, and these help you not just be a voter, but a smart voter.
If you see the value in this exercise that we've just done with these teens, please contact the Pasadena Area League of Women Voters of California.